Hey guys, it's Last Brohican here, sliding into the DMs of your mind with another tutorial on how to grow your army size in Crusader Kings 2. I have found that when people are just starting out, this is an element that can really confuse new players, and until you understand most, if not all, of the levers that control your personal army size, it can really make for a weird and uncertain experience and almost a disheartening one. So in this tutorial, I'll go over a few ways as to how you can increase the army through your own demesnes, not through that of your vassals. First and probably most obvious is to control as many counties as your demesne limit will allow. Every ruler has a set amount of counties that they can hold. This can be increased through things like stewardship and even marriage, but ultimately having more fiefs under your direct control will give you access to more troops. But one quick note regarding this: do not go over your demesne limit too much. Being over it by 1 is probably fine, especially if you have other purposes down the road, like giving it to a new heir. 2 over the limit is a bit too much, and anything over that and you're directly impacting your base troop count and would be better off with just your original allotment of counties in the limit. The next and other obvious one is to set your marshal to training troops in your various counties that you own personally. Not only do they help replenish your original troop count much faster than it would be without them, but they also add a percentage bonus to the total troops that can be fielded from that specific county. So it's always good to move them into counties that have a low amount of troops but have a high cap. The third one is to increase your martial skill. If you have already hit your demesne size or just have trouble growing in size due to where you're positioned or who your neighbors are, this is an excellent alternative to help this number grow. Higher martial skill for your ruler means more troops for you during his or her reign. This can be done through either hunting or military focus or some other events. It can also help to remove negative traits like craving that negatively impact your martial skill. One thing to note though, military skill is tied to the specific ruler that you are playing at that time. Once they die, you could see a reduction in troop size if your successor does not have as high of a skill. The fourth and final option is to utilize retinues in your army. These are standing army soldiers, meaning that they won't go away after your regular troops have been disbanded. These troops are incredibly useful to all kingdoms. Not only can you choose who and what makes up these retinue armies, but they can also be utilized as a police force against minor rebellions and other small invasions. There are 3 ways to increase your retinue size. First is through research. There's a tech branch that directly speaks to this. The second way is to increase your demesne size, which is related to my first tip. And the last way is through certain holding upgrades, where you can pay money or prestige to upgrade these buildings and increase your limit. Now please note, this last one isn't given to all religions or government types. So if you're a Catholic feudal lord, you will not have the option to upgrade your holding to help increase your retinue size. Alright guys, well that was just 4 quick tips on how to help increase your army size in Crusader Kings 2. Hopefully this helps some of you new players out there. I know the game is free now with Crusader Kings 3 officially announced for September 1st. Cannot wait. Super excited about that. Can't wait to put out some tutorials for that. But let me know what your guys' thoughts were on this video in the comments. If this is your first time, please drop that like, of course, as always. And this is Last Brohican, and take it easy, guys.